Hello, welcome. We're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're here to react to another death battle. This will be Bowser versus Eggman. I am really hyped for this one. I was never a big fan of this matchup necessarily. Like, it didn't, like, do much for me. But, like, all the pre-release stuff they've done for it, how much they've been trying to hype it up on like, Twitter. And, you know, I'm a big fan of Mario. I'm ready to watch my boy win. And so...
You got your money on Bowser?
Oh, yeah, no, out of the gate. And this is not based off of facts at all. This is based off of agenda only. Like, my boy...
I was gonna throw my money...
The agenda matters.
I was gonna throw my money on Bowser, too, simply because of the fact the last death battle that he was in, they were like, yeah, he, like, survived a nuclear bomb and, like, got sucked into a black hole and he was fine. And I'm like, what the fuck can Eggman do against that? I'm sorry, Eggman. I don't mean to disrespect you, bro. But... Sonic and Bowser are not the same, okay?
Well, here's
Bowser's
the thing. Sonic is nutty. He's loco boco over here, bro. He's crazy.
I mean, have you seen the man with the infinity gems?
Yeah, you're not too wrong. So Eggman, the fact that he can stand 10 toes down against this blue blur, is impressive. Also, he has like a daughter or something, which is really interesting because this is a army battle.
Oh, we're getting a full-on army battle.
Yeah.
We're playing Civ with this one, gentlemen.
So we've got all the Goombas, Troopas, Paratroopers, Koopas, you know, the Grimbos, the Slimbos, the Jims, the Bims,
Bills, the Big Bills,
the Jimmy Deans, all of them, every single one.
The Grumbuses, the Plumbos, the Glimbos,
the Flims, the Flams, the Glimbo.
The Flaggles in it. The goddamn Flaggles in this thing. He just goes into Bowser and just turns him into just a Titan.
Founding Bowser.
The founding Bowser.
You want context for the Flickle Flaggle? Watch our reaction to season 4 of Attack on Titan.
Go watch Attack on Titan.
That's deep lore right there.
That's some Custodians lore right there.
Yeah. But of course with Eggman, you've got the bots. You got Metal Sonic, who I know fucks.
Man, that makes sense to give him in his kit.
Now, what about you, Joseph? Do you have any pre-analysis expectations?
Has Eggman ever survived a black hole? Like, just straight up.
There's a great chance he has. Like, I've watched a lot of Radical Soda reviews, which if you haven't, go watch them. He does a lot of stuff on Sonic. Really, really fun and good. But in the Radical Soda reviews, he reviews like a lot of the more 3D modern games that are not very good. But like, Sonic does some crazy shit.
What do you mean? Sonic Unleashed is critically acclaimed.
You are so right for that! And that, by the way, is absolutely what's playing right now.
Cut out so hard for me.
Don't worry, the fans got it.
They understood. They heard it.
Yeah, as for me, I never played like any Sonic games. I've played Nintendo games, or not Nintendo games, but I've played Mario games. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. What? Shut up. Shut up. I know it's Sega. What?
But Sega doesn't exist anymore, really. So
Sega is whatever. But as much as I want to go Bowser, I feel like Sonic's got like wilder feats. He's done.
Are you actually going Eggman?
I'm gonna turn into Eggman. I'm gonna go Eggman.
I'm gonna Eggman right now.
I'm gonna Eggman.
Anything else?
Really?
Bro, I'm gonna be surprised. I want to be surprised by what.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought we were all gonna go Bowser. I thought this was gonna be another Bowser sweep.
Well, considering what Gabe just said, I want to segue that into, we have a new rule. So right now, we're doing points. Gabe's currently in the lead by 1. It's 1-1-2 over here. But there is a new rule, and the rule is that you can double down on a character every fight. If you double down on them, you get twice the amount of points. However, if you are wrong and they lose, you lose a point. So you can do that every single fight, but if you double down, that's locked in. You can't undouble down. This will result in the winner being able to watch as the two losers get ice water dropped on their head from a considerable distance. Yeah.
Is that what we just said? Okay, so it's tortilla slaps for the draft.
Yeah, we gotta mix things up. You can't let things get stale.
Bro, no other channel is doing
We're gonna.
the
next thing is gonna be shots of hot sauce or something like.
Do some hot ones. We just go up
No,
the buffalo,
that would
the
be spectacular.
spiciness.
Actually,
No,
vote
I
in the
can't
comments
do that
now. Do you
again.
want the ice bucket challenge or do you want a hot ones punishment? That's
Hot
the
ones
question
would
in
be
the
a lot
comments.
more funny. Hot ones would be a lot funnier.
Oh, we have to like answer questions about like anime and stuff while we're doing it.
While we're doing we need to do an episode of Hot Ones. Let's just do an episode of Hot Ones as the punishment for the 2 losers.
The other person gets to
God.
like interview. Okay, the winner gets to interview.
Yes.
Fine.
I
Done
love
deal.
this idea. Let's
No,
do it.
it's fantastic. Never mind. Comments talk about something else.
Come up with questions for the Hot Ones.
So
That sucks.
this
I
will
can't wait for
end
that.
once we get to the final matchup of the Kickstarter list that was revealed during their Kickstarter polls. I'm pretty sure the last one of the Kickstarters was Gru Megamind. So once we get to Gru Megamind, that will be the last one. Anyways, all right. Before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. It's linked to the top description, like Twitter and Twitch. Then, if you would, please go support us on Patreon. Give a shout out during the video. Boom, right here. Look at those amazing, super cool, awesome, mega, ultra Patreon supporters. They have access to an entire army of Grimbo, Flimblos, and Flimflams. They also get access to Patreon exclusive polls, our Discord, and full-length early reactions. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get started. This is Bowser versus Eggman, the death battle. All right, on go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
I am not playing your dumb card game.
I did.
Prize Pick 2 will not get
It's
my.
not bad.
What the hell is that thing?
This is gonna be a good one.
Bowser
Oh,
versus
shit.
Dr.
There is
Eggman,
so
the
much
king of the Koopas
lore
and the
on
baddest
these
of
characters.
badness. And they're not alone. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
That was
to
a
find
side
out
smash.
who
Yeah,
wins.
that's not checked.
The Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land.
Mario's got better
Turn it
music.
off.
I'm sorry to say it. I know a lot of people like Sonic music, but Mario's got better shit. I don't know if that's controversial.
Princess, it's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King
Let's
Koopa
go.
himself.
Mario Galaxy clears your entire franchise.
Bowser.
I'm sorry to say,
The
like,
moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world. The Koopa Clan.
which one of them is getting Universal first?
It's definitely Bowser.
To a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
He does, in fact, he's a family man. Confirmed.
Bowser wanted a different world, but Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the
Hates
evil
swimming.
king's day in the sun. Her light
her
was
last
so
name is
bright,
Toadstool?
Bowser
Yeah.
became
Man, I didn't know he was 10 feet
infatuated
tall.
with her.
Dang.
So he turned all the
Also,
toads
apparently
into
Peach
bricks
in the
and kidnapped
manga,
them,
like,
putting
just
their
gets shit
princess
done.
in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released.
Works
by
every
sheer
time.
priest
Works
to
every
marry
time.
him and his dad bod. Yet he was foiled
Hey.
time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent. Look
My
at
God.
him.
Literally can't
Dude's built
die.
like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade. And the Koopa King
Let's
doesn't
go.
just
That's my
breathe
goat.
fire and control lava. He commands nature itself. Spitting meteors.
Yeah, here we go. The RPG shit.
All right,
Remember what
so
we
here we go.
Remember what we
Oh,
learned from
great.
Joker Jono. If you have an RPG,
He's got to travel.
Just a little dabbling in magic.
All right, Universal.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king.
Yep.
Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the
What the
princess's heart
fuck?
magic. But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every
Yep.
game of Mario Party. Hey, no, I stole those coins fair and square. Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic
Yep.
star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it.
Moons.
This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face. Yeah,
he's just got
Yeah.
that shit on him, bro. Like,
He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ,
Nine-
but I've seen this moron put death traps in his
9,800
own backyard.
IQ.
A man after my own heart. Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it
Here we
easy
go.
on
Let's
Rhett.
break down the army.
They're the most wicked band of misfits
Let's
this side of the world
go.
hates
That was a
before.
flim-flam right there. That was a...
Yeah,
Koopa
but
Troop,
yeah,
an
sure.
army spanning multiple territories across the mushroom world.
Oh god, the
and beyond.
nostalgia.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and
Yep.
the others make up the infantry. Some with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars.
Oh my god, we gotta
Holy
get him.
shit.
Wait, they're gonna have their bikes?
We gotta get it.
Airship fleet, fuck.
Generals, troops, air, the Navy, the
Oh
Air Force.
god.
Literal
rocks. Bop, 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 bop.
We're about to launch the greatest invasion in the history of warfare.
For Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own
Send in the
vulnerabilities.
womps. Send in the romps. Send in the womps.
The womps!
Battlefield control with illusions
King
and
Boo,
destabilizing
oh
dimensions,
my God.
while Kamek focuses on buffing
Okay,
allies,
they got
canceling
the
enemy powers,
dimension.
summoning anything he desires, or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again. Speaking of items, most of the minions can use
Yep, here we
pretty
go.
much any power-up Mario.
RPGs, baby.
Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it
What?
started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
There we go. That's my goat.
The Koopa League.
Let's get
There.
Morton!
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic. Though no one's as
Let's
spoiled
go.
as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
Captain
Yeah.
of the Koopa Troop. Spoiled
That
is
fucker.
an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized
That guy's
the
a
world
Shadow
with
shithead.
Jr.'s
literal
mom.
evil paint. That
That's a good
whole
question.
debacle was basically
King
his
Boo.
attempt
It is.
at elementary school art class. And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the Bams
I'm
in
asking you as a
trouble, he
concerned
can will
father.
himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush
Holy-
whatever bullies targets.
I can't wait to see
Terrified the shit
giant.
out of me as a kid.
I can't wait to see giant Bowser versus the egg
Giant,
bots.
like Eggman
Yeah.
robot.
The Death Egg.
Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Considering
That is about 40 teratons more than Midoriya's dinosaur punch. I want to point out.
This isn't even close to Bowser's full strength. So don't bully his
Of course
kid,
it's not.
especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary. Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury.
Yeah.
A form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters. Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle. We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
There we go.
Anything the
What?
king imagines, he makes
Yeah, there we
happen.
go.
He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
How much research? How many people do they have doing research?
They have a lot. They have a number of
Whole
people.
team.
Well, in fact, one of my members, one of my favorite people working on Death Battle is
Liam,
Liam, who's a writer and
Like, yeah,
researcher.
Are those big shiny power stars? Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh.
Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe.
There we
in
go,
3
Mike.
seconds.
If Mario Galaxy gets him the win, it just proves that it's one of the best games ever made.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom,
What?
but then guess
Oh
who showed
my
up
God.
to ruin everything? It's a him. And when the Grand Star was free, it
It's a
caused a
him.
chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole. Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day. Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been
Fuck.
swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a
Yep.
star that went supernova. Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait,
Bro,
he
Eggman's
did, and
cooked.
He beat the hell out of him. With all this
Let's not
power,
count him out
it's no
just yet.
wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps
He's
it's
just a
because
guy.
his visions of grandeur were
That's
never
why you
really
were
what he
made.
saw.
He's just a
Surrounding him is a
dude.
crew of outcasts and miscreants like him. Ride or dies that can't be swayed against him. Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Let's go.
Yes,
That's my goat.
but
That's my
also
goat
when they
right there.
actually work
Come
together,
on.
they
Oh,
make
Team Bowser! Ah!
universe. So, he's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space and time
Unironic-
to show you
Baddie through.
what's what.
Unironically, one of the best villains in
Koopa.
fiction.
Make way for the king.
Game over. Let's it's
This
so
battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
So over.
No,
this is a good time to talk about shit.
So
Bowser's got universal
he
shit.
possibly do to hurt Bowser?
He's got reality warping. I think what might
Time travel on there. It said time travel.
What I think they might will play with is because Bowser is like almost a familial unit with his army. But I think Eggman, because he like takes animals and like makes them into robots and then forces them into his army. I wonder if they'll do like the brutality of Eggman's army versus like the camaraderie in Bowser's army.
I dig that.
I will say, unironically, it also just goes to show that Mario characters are just like fantastically designed all the way through.
Yeah.
Like incredibly. Bowser is a great designed antagonist. He's fantastic. He can be goofy and fun or intimidating and scary. He has
super evil.
an incredibly iconic silhouette.
He rage quit as a kid in Super Nintendo.
Oh, sure. I'm sure you got a home run every single time, Bowser. Thank you for that, Mario Slugger.
Lend me your ears.
I'm gonna piss on the moon!
Possibility where people are
It
free
was
as the
this
wind.
big.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Disgusting. Now imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace. But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen. Not just any brilliant
Wait
mind.
a minute.
He's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik. Dr. Eggman. As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian
Yeah!
better known as Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that.
I can't see Eggman talk with no voice without my brain filling in the fucking Sonic fandom shit.
He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved. No, you mean craved. Desperately craved. Tomato, tomato. You just said it.
You got no game,
He
son!
established Eggman Land, a capital of science. And this paradise would have worked
6'1".
just fine.
How is he only
Blasted
6'1"?
Sonic the
He's
Hedgehog.
fighting hedgehogs.
For years, Eggman's plans
That's true.
literally blew up in his face.
I've just got 4
And
feet
he's
on
a
him. I don't know if
very
Robotnik's got the
sore
reach.
loser, just
I don't know if it's
like
gonna be difficult
the
with
doctor
scrap,
did
you know?
more testing, seeking better results. He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff. Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial
God.
displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms.
Oh, so they're
across
using
space.
comic shit, guys.
Oh, and then there's
This
the
might be
metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's
Oh, so
deadly,
he can
it
just-
created a
Oh,
plague
he's gonna
that
turn
He can
Bowser
just turn you
on.
into a metal.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it.
He's gonna use that on
And when he's
Bowser's
not
army for
duping you
sure.
with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole. I mean, it's
Oh,
I told
okay,
you, I
fuck,
told
there
you.
it is.
but he can't
So
damn
they,
it, fuck.
they cancel out the black hole.
or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool. Eggman
boy.
built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources
I wanna
like
see
the
the
Wisps.
wyvern.
And then there's the orbital bases,
Yep.
like
Oh.
the Death Egg.
Come on.
Right, okay.
Give me infatuated.
I'm gonna piss on the moon! You hear that, Obama, you idiot?
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon. Hell yeah!
There it is, Sonic Unleashed. Peak Sonic.
It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Wiz. I need
Salamanders,
Don't forget,
wizards,
Eggman built
vipers,
all of these
wyverns,
things himself.
eater.
Time Eater, sensing entity that controls space and
Spatial
time.
rifts.
One problem.
It's got spatial
Eggman's a
rifts.
turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing. Come on, he
I
has
miss my
friends.
wife,
He's
Sonic.
a feminist.
Or Tails. I
maybe
miss my
not.
wife.
Infinite. Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends? Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead. The Eggman
say, yeah.
Empire. The Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers.
Badniks, that's right. That's what they're called.
Caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget
Caterkillers, I like that.
Bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a
Hey, you gotta own it, bro.
Leaders, Badniks, Super Badniks, the E series, the Metal series.
They got Mecha stuff like Mecha Knuckles, Tails, all Rocket Metal, Shadow, and
Mecha Godzilla.
E112 Chaos Gamma, the E121 Fly, the E2000R.
Everyone's favorite Robo
Metal
Maker,
Sonic, oh fuck!
Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy Silver's Psychokinesis, and with enough Chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King.
My
And
God.
used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the light.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
Apparently
shit.
Super Eggman
Super
is
Saiyan
canon,
Eggman.
though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the Jeweled Scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super
Chaos
powerful
Emerald, Dark Rings.
You know,
got time for
super
Eggman built and eventually he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your Dune Bug.
I know exactly where
Bowser's
it is.
in trouble,
It's at
guys.
the police impound. Thank you very much.
Oh boy.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like
The Metal Sonic and Sage. That's, I heard he had a daughter now, which is having Sage versus Bowser Jr.
controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial.
Wait, she controls the army?
Yep.
A primordial entity so mighty, even Super Sonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Super Sonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's
He's
pulling shenanigans now.
He's beating Sonic.
Chaos Emeralds give thoughts.
Flew to the moon in
With them,
seconds.
Eggman's best machines
Oh, that's
can run
nothing.
indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds.
Why do you want that? Solaris, what are you trying to achieve here?
Sort of defeated Sonic.
You just want to be stuck?
He's pretty effective when
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to destroy timelines.
Recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah. Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
And the game over. Good. Good shit.
Wiz, you gotta
Okay.
What happened
Oh, this is gonna be tough.
I'm addicted to Marvel Snap.
Keep letting the snap ad play, but okay. What are we feeling, guys? What are we feeling?
Okay, Eggman's got a lot more sauce than I thought, but that's his stuff. That's not him. He's just a guy.
And he's just a turtle. A 10-foot turtle that can breathe fire.
He's a dragon turtle, Godzilla monster.
Dragon turtle. I don't make the rules. I just follow. I will stick with Eggman.
I got it. Well, it was predetermined who I was rooting for. Even if it was a clear stomp, I have to go with my boy. Like I can't leave him behind. Like I will ride and die with Bowser here. It does seem that Bowser is significantly more powerful than Eggman, But
Eggman's got the stronger army.
Got the stronger army, yeah. Unless, I mean, Kamek got some crazy shit going on. Like, they have, press pause at the Death Battle logo. They got, some crazy shit, both of them. In fact, genuinely, while Eggman's army may seem more impressive, and probably is generally, like, Bowser's got a lot of things that are just like, yeah, you know, we goof around, we mess with reality, we turn people two-dimensional, like, you know, like, they've got a lot of stuff that's just wacky like that. So I'm not unconfident right now. We got a lot of time manipulators and reality warpers on both sides. So hopefully that kind of
it just kind of cancels out, and then they'll just let them scrap.
If we could cancel it out and just make it like, you know, brawn to brawn, bar for bar, like that's where I think Bowser's got this locked. Well, okay, but like the Sonic, like they all got really fast motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Especially because Metal Sonic can copy bio shit. Could he copy magic? I don't know.
He copied a time stop ability. Fuck. That's a 9th level spell, Rhett.
Bowser might be cooked here, but you know what?
I don't know what
the captain goes down with his shit, bro. Like I'm.
Then you better double down.
I won't do that. No. no, I will not double down.
What say you?
I'm just taking Bowser. I'm taking Bowser.
Don't be a bitch, Gabe. Come on.
I'm stuck with Bowser. I'm doing it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm totally down. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do it yet.
Go to 1732.
I was at 1731.
Oh, I went like a little bit too far past it. There we go. 72. Perfect.
Anga. Bowser vs. Eggman. Gabe and I are Bowser. Joe's Eggman. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Okay, was that supposed to be a B?
Run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle.
That's just weird because it's backwards for me.
I got my lightly salted potato.
There you go.
Oh, is he getting married?
Man, that's rough.
Operating catfish engaged.
Got him.
I pissed on your wife!
Upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke!
Eggman Land 2.
This is some good 2D so far.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on, Bowser! I like you more! You should win because of that!
Oh, I heard it. The chain shot.
Shut up, nerd!
The dragoon.
Shut up, nerd!
Come on, Bowser!
There we go! Get him! Big stop! 10 toes down!
Science! Oh shit!
All these toys in invasion force that seem so stupid. That's a decoy, idiot.
You idiot!
Power is without
fuck.
It is the ultimate strength.
No! Keep him up!
Fight!
Oh, get fucked!
Oh, we hit him with the blow. Give it back.
Oh shit!
Here's the game changer.
Yep.
Oh,
this is such a fun fight.
No!
Oh, we took the item.
Oh shit! Where's Bowser Jr.? Oh shit! There he is.
Send him to the shower. Oh, what is that?
Before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Thumbs up.
Here we go, baby.
Oh God.
Showtime! Let's go!
I'm a little worried. He juiced up first. That's never a good sign.
The animation for Big Bowser.
I love it.
Let's go! Come on, get it!
Oh, he feels so big and heavy. This is great.
Oh shit! He's down.
Oh shit! Oh no!
There.
Oh, he's got all the juice.
Bowser! There we go, Kamek!
Oh god.
There we go!
Damn it.
No, Bowser Jr.!
How dare you keep
Oh.
your hands off my...
Let's just backhand it.
Team. He's struggling.
Come on, Bowser!
Come on, Eggman, do something. Oh my god.
The death egg!
Alright, black hole time.
Oh, this new 6th grade!
Oh shit.
Oh, he was hiding behind the moon!
That's no moon. Oh yeah, he's just gonna tank.
Was that CG? That looked really good! It's okay, Bowser can live being a skeleton.
No.
Bowser!
He's revived himself, remember?
That's my goat!
Cousins! Sage!
Oh.
Where is it at?
He's trying to like you.
Oh.
2D, bitch! Let's go!
To win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to
That-
show how tough its cast
I'm gonna
is,
be
while
real.
Mario's
That
comes
was one of the
across
best
as
death
more
battles ever
cartoony.
made. That was
awesome.
so good.
Getting everybody in on that.
Down. Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is
Explain.
physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched
Good
any
truck
of
car.
Oh
Eggman's
man,
mechs,
oh
like
the
the
chills.
Egg
I was
Breaker
on the
Death
edge of my
Egg.
The
seat
Death
that
Egg
one.
robot could level
That was
cities.
a close
Bowser
call.
could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So,
How do you
he may
even
win
know?
stats, but this could change with their powers.
Okay.
With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah,
Eggman
you
can
literally
do some
could do
crazy
whatever you
stuff,
wanted.
but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built
He's
in. And
not
he's even a
enhanced. He's
robot.
not on
Meaning
anything.
He wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transportation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser
He
takes
did
the
turn
edge
all
in
the toads into
But
bricks.
definitely not for intelligence. Come on.
Yeah.
You have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot. Usually. Just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom
Yeah.
Ruby
Yeah.
was super dangerous.
The winner
but
cards here. I'm
specifically
interested to see how they got
targets
Bowser above these.
perception. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which
I
mucks
totally
up
forgot about the
reality
Wonder
for
Flower.
real, the Ruby affected a whole
I own that
planet,
game.
but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that
An
could win
alternate
the day
scenario.
instantly.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means
That's
it's finally time to compare their armies.
Okay.
Yeah, give it to
I
give
was
it to
so
Eggman,
satisfied
probably.
with
Look at
their
all those
army
buzzsaws
in
and
this.
rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa troop, but the
Yeah,
Eggman
he
Empire
did.
lacked something Bowser had in spades. teamwork, loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team
That's
player.
what I figured.
His alliances are
Yeah.
practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to
My
cover
goat.
each
My
other's
goat.
weak points.
He's the best. Ah, I
Plenty
love
of
Bowser.
advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also,
That's
secret
fair.
weapon? Kamek is kind of busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and
Human
potentially swapping the
clutch.
Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan.
jamming out there.
Even with
That's-
Sage's
I didn't think about
millions
that.
of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear.
Yeah, they
the
can get
Eggman
transmuted.
Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Mario Galaxy
Yeah.
secures the win.
His best
Oh,
power-up-
goated game of all
Bowser
time.
the biggest fight of his life.
Oh, wait,
But
the custodian's
Koopa
coming up
King's
on the
ludicrous
side.
strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
Ah,
Next time on Death
hold on.
Battle.
Who we go next? No way!
What?
Among Us versus Fall Guys.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battles.
Holy
What?
shit!
What?
The Discord was
I don't
right.
remember. Huh?
The Discord was right. They were like they were talking about it. They were like, what could possibly be the next one? And there was like something that they messaged where it's like,
Wait, was this one of the mystery ones?
yeah, this is one of the mystery. This was not on the Kickstarter. Among Us versus
Bro,
Fall
what the
Guys.
fuck? I'm doubly down on that one.
Among Us. Okay, but before we start talking about that fight, I'm not being hyperbolic here. I think this was in the top 5
was-
best death battle, at least animations ever
That
made.
was so well animated. Even like
They did a
2D,
great job. It felt like both sides had their like give and take, which a good battle, regardless how much it stomps in the stats department, a good death battle should do justice to
be
both
back and forth.
characters, right? And I feel like, and the best way to have an interesting battle, I think, is ebb and flow, right? The give and the take. You know, if one side feels
Yeah,
like they're
you
dominating the
don't
whole
you don't
time.
want to make it too obvious. Like, oh yeah, this person's gonna win. Like I feel like a case that we had was the Omni-man Homelander fight, where like every time Homelander tried to throw something at him, like it would look like it kind of hurt Omni-Man, but not really.
I would say that the
they was trying
draw
just,
to
like,
that fight
stomp.
was almost that idea where it's like finally getting to watch Homelander get his
Yeah.
ass kicked. I would say
Yeah.
another example would be Darth Vader, Doctor Doom. Like this was like season 2 or I think it was season 2.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Where Darth Vader only really does well against a Doombot, and even then the Doombot kind of kicks his ass for a bit. And again, that's what would happen, right? That like Darth Vader wouldn't be able to beat a Doombot, I'm sure. But I mean, if I'm a fan of Darth Vader, and like you know, we don't get too many fights per character unless you're Batman. So
You get like 5.
you know, the having characters be represented well is important to me, and I feel like this one did a utterly stupendous job in both regards. I want to point out that the analysis for both, when we react to this, we do talk, and so there are points where we miss it. That's why I put my subtitles on for the breakdowns for both, and then I take it off for the fight, just so it's a little less intrusive. But I will watch this again, and I will collect all the information. I'll watch this a million times. This was fantastic. Go watch the original release, by the way. I forgot to do that before the fight.
Oh yeah, we should probably preface that.
But
Sorry, you can keep going.
no. I ramble.
You,
I ramble.
You
go.
speak, Joe. You wanted to speak.
I to your guys' point with the ebb and flow. It is amazing though of how they managed to remember to keep all the different aspects in of like, you know, Kamek stealing an ability while you got like Metal Sonic running around dogging on people and then, you know, steals a ruby. They're fighting over the ruby, and I don't know how they keep track of all that stuff, because you can't, like you saw in the intros for both characters, there's like paragraphs of stuff you could go through for feats and abilities, and I'm like,
for just Bowser, let alone Bowser and the for just Bowser and Eggman, let alone for their armies, right? Like,
yeah.
I was not expecting Eggman to have a fucking supersonic transformation.
Why wasn't that included? Why didn't
well,
they
because
give
they
Eggman
said that it takes a lot. There's like a lot of like shit you got to do to make that impossible.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's like.
I was waiting for that to happen. Like when he was starting to get sucked in, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna and go golden."
I do like how if you go to 1749, right where he's attempting to marry fake Paper Peach, you can see. I know these robots are from the games. I think I don't know their names, but I like how you can see his face, like the lower one, through the code he's running.
That was good.
Operation Catfish was successful.
Oh my god.
This territory is now the base for my upcoming
That's I don't know if you guys noticed it, but he called Bowser an idiot, and
Bowser
immediately Eggman was just like, "You idiot," and immediately I just
Obama.
Well, they had to make a reference to that in this. Are you kidding?
"You idiot."
I can't tell you how happy I am that Bowser Jr. didn't die in this fight. I was worried that what was gonna trigger the furious Bowser form was the death of Bowser Jr. I mean,
we didn't see any of the other hard boils or whatever they call themselves.
Honestly, probably just
the
other Koopalings.
Yeah.
Honestly, who knows? Maybe they were in the background somewhere, but it was probably just because like they basically just do what Bowser Jr. does, and we got so much shit already.
There's so much going on.
I will say the reveal of the Eggman fleet.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, there's a TIE fighter in the back.
Oh my god, there is.
Go to 808. They're 1808. There's a TIE fighter.
There's a fucking TIE fighter.
There's a TIE fighter. Oh, and you can you can just see the death egg up there too. It's kind of obscured, but you can see it.
Hold on, where?
Good job.
Top right, you can kind of see it.
Like the circle,
oh yeah,
the
yeah.
shadow.
I like how they framed it like, oh, it's not something that you would look for because it's in front of the moon. It's pretending to be the moon. You know, like
yeah.
Good fucking reveal.
I gotta stop doing that.
I need to listen to this track again.
Oh yeah, same
Dude,
here.
I want to know what that song was. That was so good.
Oh man, this is. Okay, so on the armies, let's see. We've got and just the utilization of the armies themselves. Like obviously, I think Bowser's army, aside from like the top dogs on Eggman's side, have a lot more character to them. You know. Like, you know, seeing the fucking I can't remember their names, but from the Super Mario World, the football one, take the thing and run.
I didn't know when I yelled fumble. I didn't know that the football guy was gonna come and grab it. My brain was like, yeah, it's a fumble. They gotta get it.
It just that's what they thought too. That's like it's dropped. It's a fumble. All right, who's gonna pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up. I think Magic always is just gonna triumph over technology. It's kind of hard to, because it's like with Magic, it's like I can do whatever you want with Magic. It's Magic.
I do love the like 1844, where it's like you're like all these bots or ways are a pathetic excuse for an invasion force. He just hits the robot behind him.
Or he's like, I fought toads that were harder than this. He probably has. Like. And just the animation itself, like it's so clean. Like how Bowser calls him a nerd. Shut up, nerd! It's just... This is fantastic!
I'm just rewatching it. I love how they killed the... what was the first Eggman bot that appeared?
Yeah, and then the little face comes out.
King Boo summoned the rock.
Really
Infinite. He killed Infinite.
Yeah, he killed Infinite.
Infinite can't take a womp?
I mean, did you take a womp?
Fair point.
I'm not infinite.
I outscale. I'm infinite. I'm high, multidimensional. You know, I want to hear what Eggman says here. All right.
Do better. That's a decoy, idiot. Infinite.
That's a decoy, idiot, infinite.
His power is without peer. It is.
Even just looking at the backgrounds and shit. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm trying to pay attention to the background stuff too.
Wait, hold on. I need to see what's in the Kamek spinning wheel real quick.
I like how the backgrounds look like a Mario track as well. Like, there's just bricks and pipes and shit. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
And the Kamek, what you have? The Kamek. You got like in Chaos Emerald. You got the Ruby. You got Eggman in it. Sage. It's just like all the characters are in his spinning wheel. That's great.
And you know what? It's goated. Like, Bowser sees his minions dying, and what does the goat do? He's like, no, you're not. You know, I've already lost a lot of my guys because of this. You know, with like King Goomba and King Babam. But then he's stopping the soldiers from being annihilated by Infinite. And then, of course, King Boo is like, look at this fucking shit. Anyways, get whomped, loser. Like,
whomp. Oh, dude, the part where Eggman is in the robot, there's lightning and then he collide fit. It's good. It's nice.
Just Metal Sonic just taking away the crown, and then King Boo just going, ah.
Yeah.
In 1928. They even made the sound.
Wait, hold on. These three right here. I'm aware of these two robots. They're kind of the comedic relief sidekicks to, they're your bumbling idiot, your pain and panic style. Go to 1916. The robots. But what about these three up here? This Shy Guy, this Goomba, and this Paratroopa. Because they've got like unique designs.
Outfits. That guy's got a bucket and wings. He's got a wizard outfit. Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if these are another familiar comic duo, I guess trio in this case, but they're like I don't know. I'm sure there is, because they chose them to have the little comedy, you know, dust ball tussle with these two. And that is like, it's a fun transition, because it's like you get the two comedy duos, the comedy guys from Sonic, and the three, I would assume, who fill a similar role from Bowser's side, and you get them, they're having their comedy shuffle, look, it's a funny, wacky, and then the thing goes up, and that's when Metal Sonic comes in and completely changes the tone.
When Metal Sonic showed up, I literally felt like, oh shit, it's about to get real now.
Yeah.
Oh man, like it's just one of those characters that when they appear, you know that shit's about to go down,
and it like
the whole fight's gonna change trajectory completely.
And it like literally gets darker when he grabs it. Like, obviously to like emphasize the purple glow and his thrusters shine, which just looks really good. But it also is just like, oh, Metal Sonic's here. There's a shift going on.
Yeah, I love it. Oh,
what is so Bowser?
This is a good fight.
This is really good. So somebody throws a spear at Metal
you
Sonic.
Know what they say, the bigger the better, the more the merrier.
Everybody's going after him. The Troopas, the Hammer Bros.
I love the wall of tubes.
The Bullet Bills. So what does Bowser use here? He uses, what is that at 1923? I've never seen that before. It's like an angry yellow box face with dog ears, like, and Bowser just hucks it at him.
Metal Sonic uses the chain chomp on him.
And then Kamek comes in clutch, right? And then the flicking the crown off, and he's just like, hey, yo, what is my hair out? Is this their best 2D fight, or is that still...
Dude, there's times where you gotta pay attention, but there's a lot of times where Bowser's moving in his shadow form, and it looks really good. You gotta kind of pay attention a little bit to his movements, but there's times where it's like the normal 2D, and then there's times where he flows really well with the shadow, and Well, I accidentally skipped ahead 10 seconds, but I like when chance time happens and Metal Sonic loses the emerald.
I like just the robotic aspect of how he moves. Like the wrist spins the opposite direction to check and shit. When he gets up, he's like looking like he dropped it. And then he spins his head all the way around, and he's like, looks behind him, he's like, all right, where the fuck does this thing go? Like, I know I didn't drop this shit, what happened? And then, of course, that's when he zeroes in on Bowser, who, of course, in Bowser fashion, is like, look at this idiot, like, I got it.
I like the bit at, 21-28, or 21-29, where those just shows all the grunts and stuff fighting each other, but only all the Eggman robots are running away out of self-preservation because they know what's coming.
Where was that?
At like 21-28 and 21-29, like they're running away, all the Robotnik bots, while the lasers coming in, but all the Bowser's army's just standing there like, what is that? All the other robots are running away like, run away, man!
You know what it also might... You know what it also might represent? It also might represent that...
They're not gonna leave Bowser behind!
Exactly!
They're standing right there!
Yeah, huh?
You know? They look kind of confused on what's going on.
They're like...
I think you can interpret it either way. I think it's the Eggman army going, oh shit! Like, they're death egging us, you know?
It's just that one picture of Willem Dafoe looking up...
Yeah, exactly.
He's all black and white.
But then I think you could very easily interpret it, especially because that was a very important thematic element of the fight, and the analysis is that the Bowser's army are like, nah, Big B's got this.
He's got it. He's gonna take care of it. Boy, we're all right.
And you know what? The goat did. He took care of it.
Man, it makes me sad too. Like with Eggman realizing Sage is gone, he actually makes like a sad Sage. Like she was gone.
I want to point out, I think the Bowser jump is CG, and it looks really good.
What Bowser jump?
At 21:35, 4-ish, when he's jumping in to take the Death Egg laser.
This is what I was talking about. There are times where it's CG, like when he first goes into his dark shadow form. It's CG.
I'm gonna back up just a little bit. I'm gonna go because I jumped ahead to see what Joe was talking about, but
it's really nice.
Like you get freaking back when Metal Sonic first, what they refer to this as the Metal Sonic, where he's got like, you know, he goes Super Saiyan 3, but he's not gold. He edges up more, I guess you should say. I'll say this: Metal Sonic is a really good design. I like the simplicity of it. Like, it's over over-designed. It's still pretty kind of intimidating.
The comment section was crazy. If you look closely at this fight, you can see that Metal Sonic actually doesn't die from Bowser's attack. Instead, he died from his back giving out from carrying his whole team the whole fight. No matter who won, always remember that Bowser and Eggman are canonically friends in the Olympic Games.
I was gonna say, oh, you're right. They never brought up the Olympic Games thing. I like Bowser Jr. seeing his dad get hit, and he's like, ah, nah, man. And so what's going on here? We've got, what's that lock on?
Had their fun with Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Now it's the men's turn with Bowser and Eggman.
Yep. Look at all this shit. They have so much stuff going on in the background too.
This is, to Joe's point, Infinite casually spawns and does something cool. Also Infinite immediately dies. Get whomped. I don't know.
Oh my god, guys, hold on. Go to 1948. There's a flying Goomba who has this moment as the death the Death Egg robot
got killed by a thorn.
Hold on, guys. Go to 1948 and look at the flying Goomba, the Para Goomba, as it's flying in while the Death Egg lands.
1948.
1948 to 50. The fucking deadpan face he gives, like when he's covered in shadow, because he comes in looking normal. As he turns to look at the.
Oh god! He just looks right at the camera. Oh wow! The way King Boo casually laughed at Bowser and everyone else when they got tricked by the illusion.
I like again, because they kind of they do imply that Metal Sonic and what's the little girl's name again?
You talking about the AI?
Yeah.
Sage.
Sage, that's right. I like how they are closest to his children, especially Sage, but like, so when he first jumps into the actual fight, Metal Sonic and Sage are there, they're like, yo, alright, because they are his closest assets, right?
Guys, was that last punch that Bowser gave to Eggman looked kind of familiar. Kind of looks like Bowser's hitting Eggman with a black flash at the end.
Wait, what?
Because that last punch that Bowser gives him kind of looks
Toxic!
like a black flash.
Oh, it does. It's got the red and black lightning.
Kind of looks like a black flash.
We always
Fucking
remember.
right. You really did get black flash.
He got black flash.
What does he say
Bum.
here?
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm a preface. I still don't really 100% understand Black Flash, but that's okay.
Dude, he literally is getting black flash.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
What is he
This
saying?
was such a good one. This was so good.
And also the voice actors are doing a good job. Obviously, when we were talking and cheering and stuff, it's hard to hear them, so I'm excited to just watch this again on my own. But just Eggman's doing a great job. Excellent job, Eggman. Once again, metal. Like, you know, just the
thumbs up.
I'm almost like
said peak fiction in the Eggman analysis. It was actually foreshadowing for the fight animation. Peak. It was peak.
Peak fiction. You're right. This did get me to root more for the Eggman army than I was expecting to. Obviously, I was 100% Bowser the whole way through, but I like the dynamics that Eggman has with at least Sage and Metal for sure.
Hold on. Wait, where is that?
Ready to ramp this up, Sage.
Hold on. You may have destroyed my fleet, you giant turtle, but I have one last weapon. Now get a load of this, my super laser piss!
I want to hold on. Just quiet for a second.
Alternative title: Jack Black versus Jim Carrey.
One
Shut
second.
up, nerd. It's the most Bowser thing ever.
One second, Gabe. 1 second.
What?
Go on, listen to this.
Showtime.
Ooh, the Showtime, the big heavy,
Showtime.
With the Eggman talking to Sage and being like, all right, let's get this up. The more the merrier. As Bowser Jr. Inks up Bowser with the build up with the drums and the vocals and just to cut out to the Showtime. Echoes really hard.
Showtime.
I was nervous when Bowser showed up in the big form first. Like, it's not actually a thing, but it does feel like a thing in that the person who powers up first loses. I don't know. It always gonna make you feel worried. Like, again, right there when Bowser first shows up, that has to be CG. They just like shaded over it with the 2D, and it looks really, really good. I like Metal Sonic coming in and taking the punch for the Eggbot.
Yeah.
The Death Eggbot. Man, it looks really good. Oh, and I like how they feel weighty, especially Bowser.
Yeah.
When he's big, you know, it's really easy, you know. One of so in Hulk versus Broly, right? These two dramatically powerful characters. Their hits didn't really feel all that weighty, and so it felt like nothing impressive. For the most part, there were some hits that felt pretty good. It's why, while I still to this day vehemently disagree with the analysis of Hulk versus Doomsday, that fight goes hard as shit. And like with all the rubble and shit in that fight, it's great. And so like just the way that they got the weight down feels spectacular.
Oh yeah, I dig it. I dig it. That was good. 10 out of 10. Would watch again.
Oh, seriously, like genuinely.
Watch it again. Will already did.
Oh, and then when Metal Sonic goes super, and it's just there's so much shit going on. It's all great.
And now we get to deal with Among Us versus Fall Guys.
Fuck. That's gonna be great.
I also want to point out again, So Sage, she takes a shit ton of robots and just uses them as projectiles, right? Who gives a shit? While Kamek deliberately steps in front of it to block it. Like, again, I think that that does go to show the difference in their philosophy on their armies. Where, like, they are just utilizing them as ammunition versus these guys stepping in to
quality over quantity.
And he also has a lot of them. Like,
he also has a lot of them. He has a lot of quality.
And then, of course, using the pipes. Fantastic.
I'm just saying, man, that TIE fighter, it never showed up after that, and I think that was the game changer.
That game changer? That TIE fighter came in. It would have been over.
Doesn't even have a hyperdriver shielding, bro. What are you talking about? It would be done in.
Dude, you don't understand. In atmosphere, the speed is insane.
It's actually not that fast in atmosphere.
Compared to anything else that they've got down there, it probably is.
Dude, half the people in this list is literally blank Sonic.
Isn't it faster out of atmosphere than it is in atmosphere in comparison to the X-Wing?
I think X-Wing's...
I know one is the opposite of the other.
X-Wing's probably faster in atmosphere. It's got wings. It's like probably designed for the shit.
They both have wings.
Anything else?
I'm just admiring this shit, man.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I had to do it.
I should have doubled down. I should have doubled down. You were so right, Joe. Why did I doubt my boy? I should have doubled down. Gabe and I would have been tied. It would have been
doubling down on Among Us. Doing it. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that shit yet.
I have no idea what Fall Guys has got. Among Us probably's got it. Like, I'm gonna be real here. I think Amogus.
I've never played. I mean, we've all played Among Us. I don't think any of us have played. I know I've never played Fall Guys. I've seen Fall Guys. I've never played it.
Neither have I.
But
I just want to see. I want to see what happens when Sage dies. I missed it.
He doesn't.
Actually,
we see her in the
you
end.
see her at the
He's
end.
in the end. Like when it cuts to the KO part, she's in line. She's alive still.
Oh, okay. So they killed none of the children. Okay.
Yeah. That good. Thank you.
Cowards. They were perfectly fine brutalizing Red in Pokemon vs. Digimon. Like, what happened, guys? Their balls fall off? Like. Also, Ben 10, lest us forget. Edwards was a teenager, so that's less.
It's not nearly as bad.
Anything else?
No, there we got everything.
Dude, Bowser Jr. hitting him with the fucking... And also just the sound cues. This is great. Peak. Great. This is genuinely like...
Me and Gabe were like, yep, it's great. It's
all right, fine. I understand.
Thank you. Yeah,
we have a fuck ton of stuff.
We have a bunch of stuff. Come on, what are you doing here?
Yeah, okay. On Gub, goodbye. Done. 3, 2, 1. Have a good...
Go watch the original video.
Yes, go watch it like 9 times.
Already.
I'm gonna watch this like 9 times.
I'm sure they already have if they're here.
That was so peak. Oh my god. Oh, they're looking up for... I didn't even notice that. They're looking for job applications, I think. Sage and the 2 robots. KO! Currently plotting? Was that a picture? What is that? Anyways, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching with the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
Gabe's dead, and I'm Joe.
Bye.